Hi, I'm Barbara J. Graham, abstract expressionist painter, and today I'm going to make a painting. In fact, I'm going to steal somebody else's ideas. I've been checking out this book, a big important art book by the Jealous Curator. You can follow her on Instagram. It's a collection of Danielle Kreiser's kind of favourite female artists and makers, and she's contextualised it in art history and provided lots of little projects that you can get your own creative juices flowing. And one of her favourite artists is an Irish artist called Lola Donoghue. Donoghue? Sorry, Lola. Who creates these sort of very high-key abstract paintings that are full of colour. It makes me think of looking at a fairground through the fog, because you're kind of just wanting to step into the painting and see all the colour behind. This is the painting that I'm going to look at really closely, and I just want to sort of try and see how close I can get to it and see what I can learn in the process. First we need paper and paint. I want to create lots of jewel tones, so I'm going to put a lot of these colours down on the paper neat. And I've also got a lot of pastels in similarly bright colours. So let's just start by making some marks and some shapes. Alright, let's get some paint going. This is so outside my comfort zone. It's like I would never work with colour like this. So many different jewel tones, just using them pure on the paper. I'm just having to believe in it at the moment, because I wouldn't normally paint like this, and it feels really strange. But that's good. Outside your comfort zone is where the magic happens, as they say. So there we go. There's the beginning, and it's freaky. Okay, so having a closer look at Lola's paintings in this book, what I'm seeing is that she uses a variety of whites. So there's a pinky white and a yellowy white and a sort of Titian buff white. And some places it's really thin, so you can see the paint coming through, and some places it's quite thick, and then she's cut back through it. So I have mixed up a variety of whites. I've got a pinky white, a yellowy white, I've got pure white there, and Titian buff as well. And now I'm just gonna slap it on, really, because that's the kind of girl I am. I really like this shape here where she's kind of cut back in, so before the paint dries, I'm gonna do exactly that. Any colour oil pastel will do, I think. That looks nice. Hey ho! We're going with it, we're going with it. I want to leave a clear line. So let's clean some of that paint off there. Where's my rag? Look at this. Okay, so the brightest colours should be the ones in the middle. I think she scrubs it back as well. So here I'm using a almost dry brush and just scraping off some of that still damp paint. I'm just looking at some of her other paintings and I'm wondering if I can bring in some of those textures that she's doing. She's got this quirky shape here going on, so I'm gonna do a little nod to that. Don't know what it is. This isn't going to be showing up very well on camera. But I've sort of done a stripy Mohican kind of shape. I know it's there. Right, let's get back in with some thin coats of white. Starting to see what looks like a composition now. Do I dare use a teeny tiny bit of Payne's grey just to help make a difference between my sort of very colourful saturated areas? Ooh, gotta work fast, gotta work fast. I think one of the main things that's missing from my painting that's in here is this fabulous dark sort of wine red spot. It's giving this painting some contrast that's missing from this, so I'm gonna put that in there now. I'm pretty much gonna call this done. I think I'm nearly at the end. I'm just putting paint on and taking it off again and going around in circles now. One thing that this really demonstrates is that it's very easy to kind of look at abstract art and just go, oh, anyone can do that. You just chuck some colours together on a canvas and call it done. But what this demonstrates is the amount of process and technique that's involved is just as elaborate as the finest observational piece of craftsmanship that you might come across, and be able to see the technique. Because abstract artists are speaking in a language that we don't necessarily immediately understand, it's much harder to see that craftsmanship, and it's our job to try and understand that language. And this is a great way of trying to engage with that language and seeing how difficult it is to recreate some of the nuances and complexity that goes into making a really successful abstract piece. I hope you enjoyed that and got something out of it. There are prints and paintings for sale on my website at www.barbarajgraham.co.uk. Although this painting won't be for sale out of respect for Lola Donoghue, if you like her paintings, go to her website and buy her stuff. Like and subscribe, there will be new videos every week, and look forward to seeing you soon.